Okay, Shalom. I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha, Kodash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone who told me this truth. Now it's dark right now, so it's about 3 a.m. in the morning. I'm doing this recording, that's why it's all black. So Salakia, that there's no still, no image or anything. You know, I'm in my front room. The spirit jumped on me and said, record this dream I just had so I won't forget it, just in case I doze back off. So this recording is really for myself, so I can remember in the next few hours. Okay, inside this dream, there was a gigantic UPS truck that picked up my wife and I think I have 4 kids. So it picked up 2 of my kids. I think it was 2 of my 2 daughters, and took them to get victuals, you know, for the house because we needed this. I didn't go. I don't know why I didn't go. You know, I didn't know these people, but I felt like I knew them, and they took them shopping fast. You know, by the time I sat down in my car, they already had dropped the food off. They went shopping, went upstairs, dropped the food off, and it was taking them back to get some more food. That's what I remember. They didn't tell me, but I just knew. So I just let them go, and I sat inside my vehicle. And when I sat inside my vehicle, I just remember a few people walking across the street. Some Edomites were around. Some Jake was around. The next thing you know, the people just started turning on each other. And I mean, when they started turning, it was just like simple, just arguing about petty stuff. You know, why did you do this? You know, one elderly couple, I remember the man started going off on his woman because his car wouldn't start after they came out the restaurant. And he would start saying, it's because of you, because of this dinner. Everything is because of you. It's like everybody started complaining to each other. It's because of you. It's because of you. It's because of you. They're just complaining to each other. So they started fighting. So there's one couple started fighting, and the children runs to my car. Now I'm looking at everything. I'm sitting in my car, and they bang on my window for help. You know, and the father of this family, I mean, he was going upside their head, and I could have swore he was pulling out some type of weapon. So the mother run over, she banging, help, help, help. And the kids banging, help. And I'm like, hell no, I locked my door because I'm looking around. Everybody's going crazy. And it looked like they was looking at my vehicle. I don't know if I was the only one with a car that worked, you know, but I started backing up. And I started pulling out of the driveway to escape. And as I'm pulling out, I see other couples arguing. They arguing and fighting. And it's just arguing, it's just turning up to violence. And then next thing you know, I'm trying to pull out. So they blocking my car. And then whoever that was driving my wife around appeared to me and took me out of the car. Like we walked through the car. You know, I didn't put the car in park or anything. It just swooped me. I don't know if it just took my spirit. It just took me out, and we ended up in another location, and we started walking. And this location was no fighting, nothing. You know, it was some people in there moving. It looked like a mall. You know, it was really lit. It was light, and we walking. And I remember walking, and I'm carrying, you know, a sandwich. It was a nice, healthy sandwich. I remember, you know, big like a Jersey Mike's, something hefty, and it was hot, and it was for this person. Now this person actually turned into Elder Yashawamba from Dallas, Texas. And that's why I say this had to be an angel. You know, why he was choosing these different faces, I don't know. But, you know, I listen to the elder a lot, you know, get a lot of, you know, understanding and through the scriptures and stuff, you know, from the, you know, elder there. So it might be why he chose to use his face, you know, so he has his face on. So it looks like the elder Yashawamba. So he said, just carry the sandwich. You know, he said, that's my sandwich. We'll walk. He said, that's my sandwich. He said, your sandwich is inside the truck. He's, you know, and I was looking around. There was some other, you know, Akim with him, and everybody had a sandwich. It was wrapped in his foil. And these were like, you know, big healthy sandwiches. And he was telling like, mine's, that's it. I was carrying his, but mine's is inside the truck where I guess we were going to. So we walking. And then he started to detail that he knows my, you know, I have a few, I'm not as healthy as I should be. You know, I got some elements going on in my body, you know, allergies, you know, we try to regulate our blood pressure, you know, any elements we picked up from the world, you know, we come into this thing sick. So he knew it. So he said, he was telling me about my sicknesses, you know, and my elements. And he said, the brothers in Dallas, Texas are suffering sickness too. He said they're suffering elements, including himself. And when he was saying himself, he was pointing at Elder Yashawamba, you know, so I'm assuming he's battling elements too. And then he started telling me about my yoke fella, you know, them Yad in the spirit. He said he knows that them Yad is having serious car trouble and that he has a sickness in his body too. It's like we all got this same sickness. I don't know what brothers have, you know, maybe, you know, the Akim don't even know what they got. But he was saying we all got the same sickness. We're sick. And as he was breaking it down, I knew he was talking about the flesh. Because for some reason, you know, I did salute him. And I remember saluting him saying, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Brakatah, because he had on, I thought it was Yashawamba at first, but I couldn't touch him. And so I went to pound him. He said, no, he said, it said it was something about uncleanness. I think I was too unclean to touch him. But I remember he said, don't worry about pounding. Don't worry about pounding. But he did salute me. Then he started to detail. This is when it started to get heavy. He started to detail the transition we about to go through. Akim. We about to get out of here, man. We about to get out of here. He started to detail how we gonna leave these bodies. I can't remember exactly, but he told me to hold on, and he told me to tell my Akdam Yad, hold on. He knows what everybody's going through. He said, hold on. He said, the transition is about to happen, and it's about to happen soon. And he said, we're going to leave these bodies. He said, we're going to leave these bodies, and we're going to go into these new bodies. And he was started detailing, but I can't remember. That's why I'm doing this recording now, because I was laying on my bed. And it was too, early in the morning to call my aunt about this. I didn't want to bother my wife because she kind of woke up for a minute. Sometimes I'll tell her my dreams or visions, but I had to get this out and just get this on record, before I forgot it all. But he did say, the time is now. The time is now. And we're walking back to the brown UPS truck that he initially had my family in, that the food shopping was done. He said, that's where my sandwich is. And I take that sandwich as being, the food, the word, man should not live by bread alone. So he's telling me about the transition. We're going to go up. We're going to leave these bodies, but we got to hold on. Now, as we going back to the truck, all hell is outside, but we're just walking through it right now. I'm just listening. The sandwich is like really, really, really warm. So it's hot, but it's not burning my hand. But it's like, I'm still thinking like, damn, this sandwich ain't gonna cool off. This thing is hot. So as I go to passing the sandwich and get to the truck, boom, I wake up. So That's the dream right there, man. I'm tired. You know, we know the scriptures, Joel 2, 28 and 29. Acts 2, I think it's 28. I don't have my scriptures in front of me right now. About the dreams and visions. And we know about the transition of the new bodies that's coming. 1 Thessalonians 4:16, we about to go up to meet our Lord in the air. 1 Corinthians, the 15th chapter, the whole 15th chapter, which details, goes into the resurrection. Before you get the bodies, you got to believe in the resurrection, and then it goes into us defeating sin. And that's the chapter I'm going to read later when I get up, because he was detailing these bodies and how they're sick. We all sick, Akim. As y'all know, we all sick. We so sick we can't even touch the angels because he wouldn't let me touch him. Or give him a pound. But he did give a salute. And we're about to leave. So the trouble's about to start. Everything is about to pop off. But salvation, call Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. It's about to happen. I'm not saying that's a definite that, I'm going to be saved and, the rest of the Akim's going to be saved. But one thing he did say, hold on. He said, he understand everybody's going through everything. All kind of stuff, physically, mentally, spiritually, you fighting, your vehicles are falling apart. They know it all. They said, hold on. So I'm gonna leave it right there, man. I'm gonna try to go back and get a few more, hours, whatever. I gotta get up in about 2 more hours anyway. So I'm gonna give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha, Quadash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.